And now the visiting team, the Dallas Mavericks. At center, Derek Lively. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At the other guard position, Kyrie Irving. At power forward, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, Kevin Porter Jr. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan.
I had to fix this. My son messed it up again. Play through Giannis. Giannis in the Kupo, him and Chris Paul, and hell, we play through Kevin Durant too, but he's that option. We play through Giannis tonight.
And now, the starters for your Houston Rockets. At guard, 6 foot, number 3. Small forward at 6'10", number 10, Jump starting at shooting guard, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant. It's the man to know. Standing 6'11", number 6, DeAndre Jordan. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian. Iverson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Simons.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit.
He's had to sacrifice in order to fucking win. I mean, I would too.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Kevin Porter. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. And for Houston, Chris Paul out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. And certainly on paper,
Very similar numbers, except, yeah, well, both of them go off the bench sometimes. But
when one team is expected to win by a large margin, because why? Human nature. Can't
most of
skip
the time,
steps. These are
Jabari
still
starts.
professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Now here's Irving. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Ow.
That's his first foul of the game.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Porter outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Smith outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
And man, does Giannis
Beating
work
Davis.
hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Paul looking it over. Pass to Smith. Durant for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
And Houston has possession after the basket by Dallas. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
4-3. That shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Irving. Smith against Porter. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They got lucky, bro. You can call it a dunk. I knew it was going in, though.
This is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Paul finds Jordan. Antetokounmpo with it. Back to Paul. Antetokounmpo outside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Chris Paul.
And And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving for three. It's not going to go for him. Houston leading by 3. Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Man, good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Here's Porter. His last outing, he had 24 points. On the wing, Irving fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Giannis has got all the points.
Especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Rockets. And can anyone stop this team right now? They've won a stunning 25 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe.
That probably isn't a goddamn foul, really.
Your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the
Second
outset,
foul?
and yet
Yeah.
they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win.
Coming in after
The
having the
commitment it
concussions,
takes
why he's
to
not
be on this
starting,
kind
and
of run
Porter
is
Jr. is.
something else.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Porter. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Paul with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Mavericks trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Irving. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. That's just perfect.
Look at that, look at that block. Bam.
Execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Kamara, he's checked. For Jordan. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at Houston, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, there's Dallas. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
When I look at the Rockets, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And it looks like we have Shams Charania on the line with news out of Toronto. Shams, we're looking forward to hearing what's going on with the Raptors, my friend.
Thank you, B.A. They're bringing in Isaiah Hartenstein, who many around the league believe is overlooked at times. He's disruptive defensively, not just blocking shots as a 7-footer, but picking up steals, quick to get the ball up the court as well, and of course, a strong rebounder and efficient scorer. This is a big-time winning move for them.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Fires for 3. Lively shot is off. Houston leading by 6. And it's Paul off the drive. Offensive rebound. for three. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 5 now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Paul. Inside. And it's rejected.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
And let's swing it over to the side.
Got blocked by those looking around. A lot of that. The rim gets a lot of blocks. Good D though.
Headline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Irving. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of...
Probably should have. I think he should have made it. Honestly, look at that shot. That's a hard spoken shot to make. God damn.
Shooting. So this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these two fours. You expect much of a feeling out period?
You know, I don't know, Brian, but what I think is you always stay true to your habits immediately. You guys understand who we are and how we win. Are we a defensive first oriented team? If that's the case, you come out and set that tone right from the outset. Game 2, then you worry about adjustments.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Houston making some changes. Jovic, he's checked in for Smith. Dillingham comes in for Durant. And Payton is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Irving. In his last outing, he had 11 points. To the middle. Here's Davis. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point.
Let's get him out.
Play.
First personal
They
foul.
pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Line for the Mavericks.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
And here's Payton. Three-pointer. Jovic shot is off.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kamari. Check by Davis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
Now, I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in. And I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
Well, that was
We just
clearly
tried
a
not to
foul.
run
Dallas
off.
shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
Ain't that hell? Where's the 13 trade? Trailblazers for Mike Conley, and Ryan Rosen.
That free throw good from Irving. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a
Take it
special
around.
talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh,
Eight.
PA, this is a tough question. If you ask
It's
NBA
the
players, they'll
Rockets.
tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie
got
Irving.
the
But
worst
to
in
me, his
Indiana.
best
That's
attribute,
2 rounds, second round.
fearlessness, the ability to deliver
We'll try
when
to
it most
finish.
matters.
Bowl, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Pass to Payton. Over to the wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Houston. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, I have a monster in the freezer. Not an actual monster of the drink, and I gotta drink it real quick. I'll be right back.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Here's Payton. No points yet on the court right now for Dallas. Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Micic in at the 1. Mavericks trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Back to Davis. Pass to Bey. It's rebounded by Houston.
How he got that over my block is beyond me. Good Lord. He must have lunged it, son of a bitch. He did. He threw it high.
Houston, their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at Durant, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in, because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Houston in the lead. Here's Dillingham. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Do not go up soft. Against Daniel Gafford, he will send it right back at you.
And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
For the Mavericks, number 31.
And for Dallas, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Micic. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Rockets shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Dillingham with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 4.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Micic. No made baskets yet. Davis showing his range.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Driving inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Micic. Here's Davis. AD beasting down low.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Pass to Kamari. Shoots over Davis. Gafford grabs the miss.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Here's Dillingham. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Novic's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Bay. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Payton with a steal. Pass to Jovic. And he converts the layup. And
No, Dillingham. Dillingham got that block. Gary Payton strips it, so it should be a steal to Gary Payton. Block him, yeah.
an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a...
And I do his thing where I call timeout.
Completely new group for the Rockets. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Bowl, he's checked in for the Rockets. Dillingham comes in for Chris Paul. Making a switch here. And this group of shooting guards has gotten it done in a number of areas this last month. You see their rebounding averages. You take a look at Durant. His dominance on the boards is
averaging 8, and I think that's a career high too at age 37. 8.3. He's at 8.3. That's 8.8 though. He's never had that much. No.
unquestionable. And of course, Kevin Porter, he's right in the conversation.
And think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
Thompson against Paul. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Durant.
Irving, I love it.
Shot clock at 5. Irving makes a fantastic.
God damn, what a fucking spin factor, boy.
Move and nails the shot. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Houston gets it back. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Davis, and he can't bank that one in. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Bay from long range. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one. Paul with it. Now guarded by Bay. Paul passes to Smith. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Thompson passes to Irving. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Paul finds Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offense.
What the fuck? The weirdest hook I've ever seen in my life. Green would agree. You okay? Kareem would agree.
In.
Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Irving, and it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Smith. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge.
Will Davis get his revenge?
Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Durant against Thompson. Oh, KD against contact.
I like watching him and Thompson play each other.
Inside.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant. The slim rebound. Hey, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Paul passes to Jordan. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career,
Very
over
bad.
65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Thompson finds Gafford. Paul with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Durant. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Irving for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
He ain't too old and he ain't too scared to go up.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Paul with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. It's good. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Irving, the pass to Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Will it go? Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Now Irving. 7 points in the game. to Davis. From deep, the putback. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Houston Rockets.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted, but it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Rockets, #1.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment. To rest and confer on the game plan. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And how about we check the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo?
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
That's so I can get fucking rebound. God damn it, I've had him to nothing. Him too. We better hope Davis has a good fucking game. He didn't even put up a 130-point game this season, not one.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Rockets. We've got Chris Paul. Also Kevin Durant out there. Jabari Smith out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Kamari in at the 4. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Porter. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Stolen by Thompson. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, shit.
Here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. Right side Porter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the whistle.
That's good from Porter.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Paul with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Thompson against Paul. Thompson passes to Porter. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Paul. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. And right now, he's playing all for himself.
Ball finds Antetokounmpo. Lively grabs a miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Thompson, no good. The Rockets lead by 5. Ball with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Davis against Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fucking balling on them.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Smith. No, stops him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be...
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
and as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Trying to help him.
Houston making some changes. Lowell, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Simons comes in for Durant. And Dillingham subbed in for Paul.
Who wants one? You gotta get loud. Let's get loud and proud once again for your launch crew.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Outside Porter puts up a three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So for the Rockets, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bol, and it's Jovic in for Smith.
I'm gonna end the video right here. It only lets me record an hour at a time, so I do a half at a time usually, but it went a little over. Make sure and watch part 2. Like and subscribe if you ain't. And we'll do some highlights and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
And so it's Houston with it.